High Ground Gaming.
A big thank you to our sponsor, Gray Matter Gaming. Check out their mats. They're pretty cool.
Hear ye, upon this night of Warhammer, we have with us Big Mike. So I can't continue because Mike's laughing too hard. He told me that I had to speak in, Old English because upon his arrival I said, the last time I saw thee was before the snows of winter had fallen upon the ground. So, Mike, thanks for being here.
Yay and verily, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. So let's continue. We've got a fun matchup, Stormcast Eternals versus Ogre Mawtribes, playing the new General's Handbook, which we will be going forward. And only the worthy is going to be the battle plan. So as you can see, 4 objectives, and the territories are split straight down the middle in this one. So all this, terrain here is going to be on both sides for easy desecrate their lands. The interesting thing with this one is Shrines of Conquest. Galician champions basically have objectives secured from 40k, which, if you're not familiar, means that if the champion is on this, none of the other models count for holding it. But you can't have 2 champions on the same objective. So I'm going to let Mike go ahead and take it away and tell you about his list.
All right, everybody, we are going to be playing with Meat Fist today. I've been practicing a little bit, so we're in the Tyrant Launcher phase of list building. This list has evolved downward from 5 Tyrants to now 3.
What's a Tyrant Launcher?
It's basically when you give all your Tyrants Brawler Guts in Meat Fist and they do their trampling charges on 3s. So
that's quite gross.
The Catapult is usually Kragnos, but I've played a lot of Kragnos, so it's time to try something that actually does some more fun.
There's been quite a bit of Kragnos on the channel.
Yeah, it's okay. Krag Daddy is the endpoint for most destruction armies, so just the way it goes most of the time. So I do have three Tyrants. The one over here is going to be just Babyface Tyrant. He's just plain Brawler Guts, just doing his thing. My General's here in the middle. He's stacked up with the Killer Reputation command trait for 2 big names. So he'll have Brawler Guts and Death Cheater for that 5-up ward save.
Sweet.
He also has the Gruesome Trophy Rack, which will give a wholly within 12-inch bubble of +1 to hit against heroes and monsters. Pretty advantageous today against the
What do you mean? I don't have any of those.
I know, none of them. And then my Tyrant down here in the middle of the Iron Guts is going to have the aspect of the champion Stubborn as a Rhinox to count as 10 on an objective.
Nice.
And he'll also have Brawler Guts. I have a Warlord Battalion for a second aspect of the champion. My General will have Leadership of the Alpha, so he can issue the same command 3 times for 1 command point once per game.
I think we're going to see that combination a lot.
Yes, we are. I have 3 units of 4 Lead Belchers. They're just good battle line, cheap in Ogres, which is always nice. And they shoot, which is great. 2 units of Nobblers at 20-man squads. And then we have 1 unit reinforced of 8 Iron Guts, which are in the Galatian Command Battalion with this Tyrant. So he's protected from the shooting for a little while. Then I have a Warlord Battalion, which I talked about, and then the Lead Belchers are all in the Sharpshooters Battalion. It's not going to come into play in this game because you don't have Galatian Command. But if you did, I could still shoot your heroes.
It still works. I can still drop my battle line in and keep them within 1 inch if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because you have the battalion. So.
Yeah, but you didn't do that, so today it's not going to matter, but in the future it probably will.
Well, that rule works whether you have the battalion or not.
Oh, I thought it was just the Galatian Command thing.
No, it's all Galatian champions. So the Galatian Command thing lets you fight with both of those units at the same time in the combat
phase. That gives me the thing.
But any Galatian champion that is within 1 inch of a friendly battle line unit cannot be targeted and shooting in the new rules.
Except for sharpshooters. Got it. I had that backwards.
Yeah. So,
my bad.
Oh, you're good. I mean, this is good to figure it out. Yeah. Brand new General's Handbook.
And then we have Big Daddy Bear, the Firebelly back here, chilling by the maw pot. It's always nice to bring a caster, and it's a decent body for a Galatian champion. So he's hanging out. And that is my 1950 point Meat Fist list.
Sweet.
Say that 3 times fast. Jesus.
I am 2,000 points on the dot. I want to show off my Karazai because I just recently finished painting him, and I'm pretty proud of what I did. So, yeah, got him a nice little glow on the scar there with the green, and then just really went through and highlighted the heck out of this copper to bring him together, and I am very pleased with the results. So, what was it you were saying about having a gallery or something?
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments if you're really enjoying some of the models and you'd like to see them a little bit more up close. We can always set up an online gallery for everybody to take a look at our handiwork and maybe have a community post section where you can show off yours.
Cool, yeah, we'd appreciate the comments. Knights Excelsior, again, you guys have seen my Stormcast on the channel. I've been really playing with the Annihilators, lots of them, because they're cool. I found the ones that started on the board weren't really all that great. They're very slow. They just really didn't provide enough meat or bodies on the board, especially without Expert Conquerors. So got 4 units. They're in the sky. The 4 units that have been in the sky in the other list, they've always been good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with them. I like what they do. The Mortal Wounds, the 7-inch charge from the Lord Imperaton over here, who's the general. Got Shock and Awe. Drop 1 unit down. Well, all units that drop down that turn. Be -1 to hit. And then for the piece that I thought was missing in this list, it was the mobility. So I did pick up a unit of Stormdrake Guard, just built them yesterday to get them at least in a game here on the channel. I think they're going to provide the movement piece that I was kind of missing. And then of course Karazai, he's my favorite. He's what inspired Stormcast in the first place. He does big dragon things, and I actually think he's really good for his points. Every game I've played, except for maybe one where I made a mistake with him, he's been at least worth what he is. He's just a giant trading piece. You chuck him up the board, he's going to kill at least 500 points of stuff before he dies.
Yeah. Maybe not the way you roll.
Yeah, well, maybe not the way I roll, but I've had my times where I roll good.
Yeah.
Galician Champions. So this is going to be a Knight Zephyros, which is the one that lets you teleport every turn. I have one, just came in the mail. I haven't had time to build it. And I think that's going to be one of the best Galician Champions. 100 points. I mean, 5 wounds, 3 up save. Like, pretty good. Knight Azrios has the 5-up ward artifact, which I'm debating between that and Arcane Tome. I usually have Arcane Tome on a hero for Mystic Shield, which obviously is great. But I want to try the 5-up ward. He's got 5 wounds, 3 up save, and I think he's one of the other secret, maybe not secret, but one of the best Galician champions. Moves 12. Yep. And relatively tough for a champion. So I had 2 drops. I'm a battle regiment plus the Azrios, which did not fit in the regiment. So I way outdropped you. You were what, 11?
11 drops, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you go first. I think that's the way to go. I want to try and avoid an early double turn from Ogre Mawtribes.
Yeah, Meat Fist double turn is not fun to take.
Yeah, so we'll be back with Ogre Mawtribes turn 1.
Battle round 1. Fight.
Welcome back to Ogre Mawtribes turn 1. At the top of battle round 1, we are going to go for the lead the assault battle tactic, which is new in this GHB. It's 2 of the objectives that you control are at least partially within enemy territory, and each is held by a Galician champion. So we're going to go for that. We're also going to roll for a command point for our heroic action, which I don't get. I'm going to use my Warlord Battalion's command point.
Cool. I'm going to do a command point as well. So we'll put it on good old Karazai. And I will not get it.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast, I have 1 cast from my Fire Belly. We're going to attempt to cast Billowing Ash, which we will get on a 10.
What's that do?
Wholly within 12-inch bubble of -1 to hit.
Oh, that's pretty good. Cool.
So that's the end of my hero phase.
Would you like to move it?
I'd like to move it, yes. So we're back from movement, and the Ogre Mawtribes have jostled up to try and get us...
Is that how they move?
They do. They kind of just waddle like penguins most of the time. Okay. Except when they're charging, then they run like sprinters. But, so we move the Tyrant over here. He's taking this objective for us. Unit of Noblars ran with a command point, auto 6. Moved up all of our lead belchers. They're not going to run, so they can still shoot. Firebelly tucked in up here. The General Tyrant back here. And then the Tyrant here with his sworn bodyguard is taking that objective for us. Again, he's stubborn as a Rhinox, so he counts as 10. Mm-hmm. Move on to the shooting phase. This unit is going to be blind. Are they able to be stopped by cover?
What?
I can't.
Where?
The dragons.
The doorway?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 of those guys will be able to. This unit can get the dragons, and then 3 of these guys, and 1 guy into the dragons.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the 3 guys.
All out defense.
Okay. They're going to have moved. So 5, 6 shots. They are of the general. I double checked that when he moved. Means that they are going to hit on 3 on 3s. -1. Would you like to all out defense?
I did all out defense.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing you said.
3 hits. 2 wounds, -1.
So 3 up saves. Save
Cool. This unit of 4.
Knock over the Azraels.
Keep doing that. You'll forget that he's on an objective.
He's so delicate and like he's got a weird balance. I should have probably glued him farther forward.
This unit of 4 is going into the dragons.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots.
You guys can't see it, but when the first time I ever met Mike, he came to one of our tournaments that we had put on, and he was wearing a chalk bag from rock climbing on his waist to keep his dice in. So you got 4 saves?
4 saves at -1.
And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I've been a rock climber for a long, long time. So it's like, that is super clever. Never seen anybody do that. I'll take 1 damage.
Hey, sweet, we did a damage.
Cool.
So we'll shoot that 1 lead belcher that still has to fight. Shoot them for 2 shots.
We'll do wings down to take the damage. The leader will have wings up.
He's good. And then 3 guys into your... Which one is it again?
This is the Zephyros.
Zephyros.
If that's how you say it.
Good. Oh, that was the shots.
Yeah,
3
you
shots.
have 3 shots.
I forgot they do both. 3 hits. 3 wounds, -1.
So 3 up, in cover goes to 2, back to 3. Save all 3.
Cool. That's the end of shooting, and we'll score 1, 2 more in battle tactic for 5 points.
All right. Going into Stormcast, right?
Stormcast turn 1.
Stormcast turn 1. We're going to do United Offense, which means I have to have 2 Galician champions on an objective that my opponent controls, and then I control it at the end of the turn. So it's going to be fairly easy to do. The way that I had deployed, I can auto 6 this dude in order to be on this objective. He has stubborn as a Rhinox. He'll count as 10 models. This guy teleports, so he'll be able to get on the objective and just be right outside of 9 over here. So then between the 2 of them, plus whatever else I do, I will take that objective, because right now you only have 7, 8 guys on it. So going that route, and then heroic abilities, pretty cool. I get to do 2 because I'm going second in the round. On the second turn in the round, you get to do 2 heroic actions. The funny part is, I don't know that there's anything that actually makes a difference right now.
Well, you think about it. I'm going to roll for a command
I'm going to do a command point for sure. I will not get it. And then, yeah, I mean, there's nothing else that really matters. I can't heal the little dragons. Obviously, heroic willpower is not going to do anything here for me. So I don't really want to find this tower yet. There's no reason to, so I'm not going to use it. Just going to go right to movement because I've got no casting or anything in the shortest hero phase in the world.
All right.
Less brain power is good, right?
That's right.
End of Stormcast movement phase. Only one trigger from these Noblars actually did anything. It was on the Azrios. You got 1 mortal wound, and I made the 5-up ward. So I feel like the artifact's already worth it.
I'll just charge him with a tyrant. He's dead. That's fine.
Yeah, so as you can see, everything shifted this way. I sequenced things badly with the Zephyros because he redeployed and blocked out my ability to drop him down within 9 here. I should have dropped the Zephyros first, teleport, and then moved everything else. Didn't really matter. I was able to get him down from the terrain. I had to roll a run, and I hit the run roll. So still going to get my battle tactic as far as that's guaranteed. And then Annihilators, as you can see, dropped in over there. So we have not triggered the mortal wounds yet. We're going to do that on camera here in just a second. Karazai is actually up on this terrain, but there's no way to like make him stay there. So he's got a 5-inch charge into whatever, because he's outside of 3 of all that stuff. So let's do the Annihilators thing. They're within 10 inches of 2 units, the Fire Belly, and those people there. So we're going to go with the Lead Belchers first. So on a 3. Yep, they're going to take D3 mortal wounds. So 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then the Fire Belly on a 3. Yes. D3 mortal wounds. 1.
Okay.
Next, we're going to move to the shooting phase. So, dragons, we're going to put Karazai and the 2 little dragons all into the same unit, which is going to be this unit of Noblars here. We're going to try and melt them right off the board and see if we can get into some other stuff, I think. Or the other option would be try and target like a unit of Lead Belchers or that Tyrant that's sitting in the back there ready to do mortal wounds on 3s.
Can't shoot him.
He's not within an inch.
Not that guy, yeah, but
Yeah, no, that dude is not within an inch.
My bad.
And I actually think that he's probably the target, because if I can just mortal wound him off the board, combat can take out the Noblars no problem. So we're going to do that. We're going to put Karazai, those dragons, all into him. It's all the same as shooting profile, so just going to roll the dice and then do some mortal wounds. So we're going to have 3d3 mortal wounds. So we've got 6, 7, 8. Boom. Plan worked. Cool. I am happy with that. That gets rid of the charging 3-up mortal wounds that I don't have to worry about now. And then I think he might be out of range to shoot. Zephyros has a pistol. Yeah, out of range to shoot the Noblars. So let's go to charges. We're going to start with the unit in the back. They get an automatic reroll because they dropped in, and they're -1 to hit. So let's roll it. Need a 7. 5 is not a 7. So let's roll it again and see if I can get it. Need a big one. Oh, that's cocked. Got it. Exactly 7. So going in, and then they're going to go right into the Fire Belly. I want to get rid of that thing.
Okay.
So 7 dice. 4s do mortal wounds. Hey! It's like I'm ogres or something.
You're not good enough to be ogres.
Oh, I'm not. 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Actually, I'd rather charge like that. Okay. Because then I can pile them in to get them into combat when I'm ready. You're probably going to get all 3 of those guys in, actually, though.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
No, because you're probably going to have to fight.
Yeah, let's charge the little dragons. 9. Let's see, where can I go with that?
I'll just roll the Noblars mortal wounds now.
Sure.
Nope. Okay.
All right, yeah, they're going to pop over.
Okay.
Just to make a little room. Okay. Karazai. 10. Okay, so he's ending right there is where his base is. So if we measure a diagonal of 10 inches, he could actually get down there.
That's the front of his base.
Yeah, the front of his base is right here.
Yeah, you're measuring 10 from there. The front of his base
Oh,
can't
front
get
of the base.
behind me.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. He won't be able to fit in that gap.
Nope. So, not going behind, so we either go off to the side to try and avoid some mortal wounds from this Tyrant who's going to charge me, Or will you try and just go and blow up these lead belchers and say we're getting screwed by all that? I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to come over here.
That's what I thought.
So,
Scaredy cat.
yeah, no, it's not a scaredy cat. It's just a smarty.
Cars I would die.
I think I'm going to go with a smarty cat. Let's see where his base fits over here. It's probably pretty close because of the Azrios, which I probably should have charged him first so that I could
He
fit him.
ran.
Yeah, he
he
did
run
run.
in charge?
So yeah, no, he can't run in charge. So good point. Thank you. I'm just gonna move him for a second because I'm trying to just fit him. Yeah, there's no way he fits in there. So let's see. Maybe I will just say screw it and go this way. Could just blow up that unit of Noblars and then just take it on the chin. I think he dies if I do that though.
I would say he does,
Yeah, I would say he
Personally.
probably dies.
but that's me.
So if anything, I'll just charge him so that he's on this weird angle, because gotta love where this terrain is placed, which is my fault. I won the defender rule.
You did.
And put that right in the middle.
Can't blame me for this one.
All right. So he's right here. Okay, so he does fit, just
Okay.
barely.
He does.
Mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. Noblars have done their job.
We did something.
I'm going to take a wild guess as I go into the combat phase here and say that those Noblars aren't really worth anything in combat against 2 giant dragons.
I mean, it's a lot of attacks.
Sure is.
Yep.
I'm going to start with the golden boys in the back
Okay.
over there who are actually copper.
Okay.
So let's pile in. How many wounds does a fire belly have?
8.
So he's halfway dead. So
Maybe 7.
I'm going to put everything in him.
Okay. Maybe 7.
Then again, let's read Knight's Excelsior real quick, because could I get the +1 to hit and wound? Does that affect both the units? Knight's Excelsior means, let me read it for you guys, that way you understand what I'm trying to figure out here. So once per turn, start of the combat phase, you can pick 1 friendly paladin unit, which they are. Pick 1 enemy unit within 1 inch. If the number of models in that unit is greater than the number of models in the paladin unit, add 1 to hit and wound rolls made by that paladin unit that target that enemy unit. So it would not work to try and get it against the fire belly.
7 wounds. He's got 3 left.
So either way, putting it all into the fire belly.
Okay.
I have 2 command points, so I'm going to use the all-out attack here to be on 2s and 3s.
Rend?
Rend is 1. Damage is 2. 3 attacks apiece. And
Yeah, I don't
then
care
1 for
enough.
the leader.
Okay.
So, 2s and 3s. Still got 3 1s in there. 4 at -1.
Okay. That'll be 6s. And he did. Okay.
It's your go. Oh, I forgot monstrous actions. Should probably do that. So, gonna roar and stomp.
Don't even bother.
I'm gonna roar and
Just stomp because
They're
I'm not
monstrous
gonna,
actions. I'm gonna roll.
never going to use a command point on them.
I can roll it. I missed it.
It's fine.
just
I'm
let
never
me
going to
do
use a
it.
command point on them.
Stomp. D3.
Okay.
2. This is for me to remember because I forget these things way too often.
I don't want you to develop the habit of getting it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I assume Noblars don't have Rend?
No. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 into the little dragons.
Okay.
4 into Karazai.
I will all out defense the little guys. They're saving on 2s instead of 3s. It's worth it. I got the command point. I have nothing else to spend it on. I might as well.
Leave a note in the comment to Sean to never all defense against Noblars. They're garbage in combat.
I have to spend the command point on something.
You don't.
It's just going to go to waste. So I might as well have a 2-up save.
And the groin biter is the champion.
Groin biter? That's his name?
Yes.
I didn't know that. This isn't the little ones? You had a 1 in there.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the head.
Oh, that's the hit. Hit on 5.
Yeah. 2, no rend.
All right. Here we go. I rolled boxcars,
Yeah.
so I didn't need to use the point there.
1 into Kerzai, no rend.
Oh, that's cocked. Saved.
Cool.
We did it.
Yep.
Do you just want to pull that unit, or are you going to make me roll all those
I'm going to
dice?
make you roll
You're
it.
going to make me roll the dice?
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's roll the dice.
Since you missed roar,
Yeah,
you know, if you're rend 1 on anything, I can save it.
that is true. So let's go with the little dragons first. Let's see what they can do. I have the war blades on them. I know there's a lot of argument between that and the lances.
Yeah.
I like more dice because I don't roll good, so
Yeah.
I'm going with the war blades. So let's do that one first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks apiece.
Are they going to pile in?
Yeah, actually they will, but they're gonna pile in this way. And I'm gonna kill my own unit.
I do get it.
Oh, do they get a mortal wound thing on a pile in?
Every time they move.
Well, then I'm not piling in. You don't get it.
You would get 1 mortal wound if I got
I'm not doing that. I didn't know that it counted pile-in moves.
Every move. Yep.
Yeah, you cheeky little. Yeah, uh-huh.
That's why they're so good.
Yeah, I'm not piling in.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, this is a friendly game. Mike wants it to be unfriendly.
No, I just wanted
All right, threes.
to learn the hard way.
Yeah, I just learned the hard way. All right, so I missed a whole bunch there.
Wow.
So 2 go through at -1.
Okay. Right through.
So 1 damage each.
Okay.
And then we got fangs and talons. 3s. And 3s. Well, these ones are not anywhere near as good.
3 go through?
3 go through. 2
Okay.
damage each.
Okay.
So 6 damage, and then in the combat phase, after all this unit's attacks have been resolved, pick 1 enemy unit within 1. If the roll is greater than the unit's wounded characteristic, which it is, you pick 1. Your opponent must pick 1 model, and that model is slain.
Oh, I can pick any model?
Yeah. So I was hoping that they would just kill them all off, and then Kerzai could pile in.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
and
pull
just
them.
move a little bit instead of going Kerzai first, who obviously would have wiped them. But
Yeah.
go ahead. You got your lead belchers.
Oh, yeah.
And you're -1 to hit.
Okay. Well, we'll all out attack and go back to normal. Got to spend the point, right?
You don't have to.
As I am well aware.
No, you don't have to. Remember?
That's right.
That's what you told me. Oh, and if you guys hear any like soft music in the background, just let us know. We've been doing it for ourselves, but
Yeah.
you know, if it bothers you at all, it may be something that we'll stop doing.
So 8 attacks base, and the Thunder Fist gets an extra 1. So they will be on 3s and 3s because I'm -1 to hit, +1 to hit.
Hey, you roll 3s like I do.
That's right.
Hey,
1.
Glad we're in the same boat.
No rend.
No rend? Saved.
Cool.
2 up save.
Yep. Cheating.
All right. You want me to roll Kerzai? How many models are within 3 inches?
Enough that I don't care for you to roll it.
Cool, thank you.
It's Kerzai. I just wanted to see if they live through.
If you're not aware, he counts every model within 3 inches
Yeah.
for his attack profile on the 1 attack, and then the other ones are still just as strong.
If you would have went with Kerzai first, I probably wouldn't have kept him there.
Yeah, and there's no cap. Like, a lot of those abilities cap.
Yeah.
His tail doesn't cap. So if I had gone with him first, it would have been 20 attacks.
Yeah.
3s and 3s, -2 damage.
All right.
He is a horde killer. So, yeah, I hold 2 objectives, so 2 points. And then I did score my battle tactic, so we're going to be 5 for Ogre Mawtribes and 4 for Stormcast going into round 2. Let's do a roll-off. See if we can do a Stormcast double turn here. 6. Ooh.
4, you get it.
Oh, I'm taking the double turn.
Good game.
GG.
Yeah, this is over.
This might be pretty quick here, guys.
Yeah, this is over.
We're going to talk it through, but I think the Stormcast double turn is the way to play the game.
Battle round 2.
Ogre Mawtribes turn 2. We're going to take eye for an eye because Sean has graciously allowed me to take the turn. So we're going to count this as game 2. So
Yeah, I mean, we discussed it, and like the Stormcast double turn, I really think, and so does Mike, there's not really much way for him to win the game because I just bring in all 3 units and I can kind of pin his army here along with the dragons flying over and then charging this way, probably taking out that tyrant. Karazai coming in here, blowing up these lead belchers, and he's really not left with much to try and like fight back for the rest of the game to come over to the other side of the board, and he can't kill Karazai because I've pinned him here. So we're gonna go with Ogre Mawtribes instead of Stormcast for turn 2.
all right, we're going to go for eye for an eye, try and kill something, and then we'll go for a command point, which I won't get.
I'll do the same thing. Put on Karazai. I will get it
Why you got to keep smacking my Nobblers with these dice?
because they're in my way.
They didn't do anything to you.
What do you mean? They tried to do a mortal wound to my Azrios.
And they did mortal wounds to Karazai, but...
Or a Zeros, or however you say it.
okay, so I don't have a wizard anymore.
Yeah, I probably should have healed Karazai, actually.
Yeah. You want to go back?
No, it's too little too late.
Okay, so on to movement. Back from movement, and we have shifted things.
Actually, I'm going to redeploy those dragons.
Okay.
So we,
Lead Belchers came first.
we were just talking about that. So when the Lead Belchers moved, I would have redeployed the little dragons. So let's do that. 4 inches. As far as I can. Yeah, probably shouldn't be singing, guys. I'm not going to quit my day job, I can tell you that much. All right, whoops. Continue with what you were doing, Mike.
Okay. Okay, so that was movement. We'll go to shooting. The only unit of Lead Belchers that didn't move is the one in combat here. So we will fire them first into this unit of Annihilators.
You're an eye for an eye?
Yep.
I will +1 for their all-out defense.
Okay. Because they didn't move, it's 8d3 shots.
Yep.
3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 shots.
Woo! Spicy. I mean, ogres don't like moving anyway, right?
Not really, they just like to fight.
Well, you gotta move to fight. That's a good catch.
I do my best.
Those all ones?
Yep.
Your only misses were like 8,000 ones?
So that'll be 6 at -1.
6, you say?
Uh-huh.
So 2 up save goes to a 1, back to 2. They are saved.
Okay. This is why I don't like Stormcast, I'm going to be real honest. Because they're the deepest book, and they also have the best saves for no reason.
What do you mean?
But
They're demigods. They have crappy bravery and good saves.
They have crappy bravery because you can't kill them.
He's got to do mortal wounds.
Okay, Ogre Pistols here into Karazai.
Sure.
2 shots, 3s and 3s because he's +1 to hit because he's wholly within 12 of himself.
Cool.
Nothing. That unit of Lead Belchers will also shoot Karazai. 3, 6, that was a 4, 7, 8, 9 shots.
Nice.
That'll be 5 at -1.
So 3 goes to 4.
1 damage.
2 damage.
1 damage each, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. This unit of lead belchers will also shirt Karazai. They moved, so 3 6 shots. They're also wholly within. That's all the hits.
Nice.
And 3 wounds -1.
Save 2, take 1.
Okay, 1 damage. And then this ogre will shoot into the annihilators. 1 at -1.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, D3 damage for 1. All right. And then that's it for shooting. So we'll go to the charge phase. We're going to send it with this General Tyrant.
Oh, 9 will do it. Right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'll get him into Karazai for sure. Or the Annihilators, wherever you're trying to go. Here comes the mortal wounds.
On 3s.
Karazai gonna die to a tyrant? We'll find out. Next time on
Dragon Ball HG.
Dragon gets skewered by a tyrant.
So this is 9 dice. 4, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 dice on 3s
Oh, it's gross.
into Karazai. Six mortal wounds.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Karazai's taken 11 so far.
So then we'll go with the unit of lead belchers there.
Starting to think I should have healed him or finally towered him. 4 inches? That'll get you in.
Not enough though.
It gets you in though.
Yeah, I gotta save the reroll anyway. Oh, I'm also bloodthirsty though. Because you're 2,000 points, I'm 1950.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll spend the command point here to reroll it.
Instead of the triumph?
Yep. 10.
Oh, well, that's bigger.
Yep, and they'll do it on 4s because there's 3 or
They
more.
get it on 4s?
So there's 3 or more models in the unit, which gives them a +1, and then Meat Fist gives them a +1, which takes them to 4s.
Wow, that's gross. You might kill him on the charge.
There's 10 dice. We'll get there in a second. All I got to do is tap you, which is the best part.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know they did it on 4s.
Everybody, unit 3 or more that are ogres do it on 4s in Meat Fist.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, you might be able to kill Karazai.
I'm sorry, since this is a friendly game, do you mind if I bring my Gorger in that I forgot?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
I don't know where you want to put him. Okay, that makes sense.
Actually, we're going to put him like this. Because if we get the Iron Guts in... Actually, no. No, because I control that. I control that. I get this. I have more objectives, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. He's fine back there. Okay, these are the mortal wounds into Karazai. Okay. 4 mortal wounds.
Wow, 15 taken. He could have died there.
How much does he have?
18 total.
So he's got
3 left.
3 left? Okay.
Wow.
Okay. We'll roll the Gorger. I need to check something.
I guess I should have done the take back and let me heal him at the turn instead of doing the
I did offer.
command point.
I just need to double check the Gorger.
Well, I knew the Tyrant was going to do it on 3s. I had no
Yeah.
idea that they would do it on 4s.
Yeah. Meat Fist is gross, man.
Wow.
Gobblers, Gorgers.
I like your list. I mean, Karazai did nothing if you take him out here.
Yeah. That's the hope.
I mean, I lose a quarter of my list, and he killed Noblars.
So I was rereading the Gorger rule. If it's eating, enemy units within 9 can't Inspiring Presence. So, which is within 3 of them enemy unit. So the Gorger's going to go. That's a 7. That's not enough. So that's fine. We'll go with Iron Guts. We're going to Bloodthirsty that because it was a 2. 7 should do it. Yes.
Does it?
Yeah. Should get me there.
Well, you got to go around, so that's where it gets weird. The old bend the tape measure trick. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Doesn't get me many of them. And it blocks out the Tyrant, but... Okay. And they'll do it on 4s as well. Four mortal wounds.
So this guy will die, 1, 2. And then 2 more wounds on the guy in the back.
Okay.
And then he explodes into those guys. 1 mortal wound.
Okay. He had 3 taken, so he'll die. And that'll be the end of the charge phase. So you get to do your monstrous things.
Yeah.
Or a monstrous thing.
What do I do? I think it's just roar.
Okay.
It's roar, or I guess I could try and stomp, but like 3 mortal wounds aren't going to really make a difference.
He also has the 5 up ward, so.
So we'll roar your tyrant.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Cool. All right. So he's going to be, we can just go right into combat, I think, because
Sure.
that's what is going to matter. So the Tyrant is going to be +1 to hit in melee as well from his gruesome trophy rack. He's not going to pile in so that your Stormdrake Guard can't get in because they should be outside of 3.
There.
And then he has special things to hit monsters.
Okay.
So we're going to go first with the Thunder Mace.
Whatever you're doing, I'm all at defensing.
That's fine. That's fine. No problem. So the Thunder Mace is going to be, if the hit roll is a 6, he does 1 mortal wound in addition. And if you were more models, it would matter, but it doesn't. So he's going to have 3 attacks on his Thunder Mace. It'll be 2s and 3s, -2 rend. And those will be 3 damage each.
Nice. You only need to do 3, so.
2 at -2.
All right, so 4 up saves. Save 1, take 1.
That'll be 3 damage.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Karazai did nothing.
Gotta
So,
love it.
We'll do the mortal wounds into the tyrant. 8, 10.
Oh, he blows up too?
Oh, yeah.
That's stupid. He's not wearing armor.
14, 16. He is, I believe, Thunderstrike. He is, so it'll be 19 dice. 6s do mortal wounds.
That's boo-boo.
Says the guy who just killed Karazai through mortal wound charging.
If you
hadn't re-rolled that,
Yeah.
then he would not have died.
Right.
That re-roll and getting a 10 is what did it.
Yep.
I didn't expect that. Oh, cool. 1 mortal wound.
Just 1?
just 1.
Oh, okay. 5 of ward. I don't make it, so he will take a wound.
Well, guys, you didn't get to see Karazai really do anything after his fresh paint job.
Gotta love it. Your fight. This is what I said. If I got the turn, I got to do things.
Right. We're closer there, so we got to pile in that way.
Okay. What's their rend like?
1.
We will all out defense those guys.
All right. You do have more in your unit, so I'll be 2s and 2s. We went under the bridge, so 5 of them at -1.
So that would take me to a 5 up, but all-out defense takes me back to my 4. 5, you said?
Yep. 5 of them.
Save 2.
So 6 total damage.
Okay, that will kill 1 and wound another one. Okay, they done?
They are.
All right, Iron Guts.
Yeah, I don't think I can kill those Iron Guts without Karazai. We'll see. He was my big hammer that no longer exists. I would say in this game where you win the priority that Karazai is not worth his points.
Yeah, I mean, but normally he's crushing units, right?
Yeah.
I am just so deadly on the charge. Like, if I get to charge you, you are dead.
Yeah, when you rolled high enough charge rolls for that to happen.
Which is
like
why
if you had
we
rolled the
normally
4, then it would have been average 2 mortal wounds, and he would have lived through your tyrant no problem, and then he would have swung back and killed at least the lead belchers or the tyrant, whichever I chose.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
And then he'd still be alive and in combat with whichever one lived.
Iron Guts are my favorite. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, they were +1 to charge, but that's fine.
It doesn't add to the dice, though.
No, I know, but we wouldn't even have to worry about the bending the tape measure.
Oh, yeah.
So they have...
you can't bend the tape measure. You have to go straight and then measure the angle, but it didn't really matter. You're there.
5. And the Gut Lord is in, I think. Yeah, he's in. So the Gut Lord is in.
So 4 of them plus the Gut Lord.
Yep.
What's their round?
2.
Yeah.
Gut Lord, 1, 2.
Yeah, and if I had Finest Hour, which obviously I should have, or I should have healed him. If I had healed him, he would have lived.
Yeah.
No, he would have. At least through the first attack.
Yeah, at least then. I have the Beast Skewer Glaive does D6 damage to monsters if I hit right.
Okay.
So, okay, this many attacks, 3s and 3s, and these will be -2. I missed 3 times.
You're supposed to miss more than that.
I know, right? 6, 9 at -2.
5, 8, 9. So 2 goes to 4. Well, that is not enough. How much damage?
3 damage each.
Yeah, they're dead.
So blow up.
We'll roll up the blow up. We'll put it all into the Iron Guts because they're the only ones within 1 inch. And 1 mortal wound.
Okay. That's it.
It's an interesting polarizing matchup here because like whoever wins the turn priority does so much damage.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We're like the same in different factions.
So you got eye for an eye. You control all the objectives. I don't. So yeah, going into Stormcast turn 2. All right, we'll go eye for an eye and see what we can do here. I get 2 heroic actions, not that I can do anything with them. I guess we will Finest Hour and do a command point. So command point, yes. Be on the Azrios or Azeros. If somebody knows how to say that, please tell me. We're gonna Finest Hour himself.
I will Finest Hour my general.
Which is the painted one.
Yes.
Cool.
The one in red.
And then we'll go to movement. We'll see you after. Alright, end of Stormcast movement phase. This is a complicated one, so to start with the simple stuff, teleport it over here. This unit of Annihilators came down here. We're going to do mortal wounds to these. Let's do that now while we're talking about it. So on the Nobblers, a 3. Yes, D3 mortal wounds. 2. On these Lead Belchers, a 3. Yes, D3 mortal wounds. 2. On that Tyrant, 3. No. Okay. And then that second unit of Annihilators all the way over there. They're within 10 inches of those two. So that Tyrant on a 3. Yes. D3. 2.
Okay.
And then the Iron Guts on a 3. That's a yes. D3. 1. So that'll pop that last guy remaining there. And
Makes
then
that a longer charge. That's fine by me.
And then this unit dropped in. They're only within 10 inches of those lead belchers. So on a 3, yes, D3. 2.
Okay.
So from there, just to talk about the sequencing, it's very interesting. So he had his Tyrant and his lead belchers here, as you remember from the last turn. And then I moved this guy first, before I moved the dragons. And what that did is it let him use his leadership of the Alpha to then redeploy to issue the same command 3 times. He redeployed his Tyrant, he rolled a big 6, moved it all the way back there. Then he rolled a 2 to move these guys that way. I had not moved the dragons yet, so that allowed the dragons to move up to be within 3 for a 3-inch charge into the Tyrant. And then from there, I was able to... Oh, what he did is he redeployed those guys so they'd be close to him so that they'll also be in combat if I charge the Tyrant. And then I was able to drop in these guys after that. Didn't bother moving the Imperator. I don't think he matters as far as any of this is concerned for now. So, pretty cool. A lot of stuff happening in that particular movement phase. Probably should have recorded that one just so you guys could have seen it, but I think we explained it well enough. So,
looks good.
Going into shooting, we've got the Imperator who has an 18-inch shot. So 18 inches does put him into the Tyrant. You are finest houred, correct?
You cannot shoot the Tyrant. He's within an inch of battle line unit.
Yeah, you're right. So we'll shoot those lead belchers in the front.
Okay.
These ones here.
Sounds good.
D6 attacks. 2 attacks.
Big 2.
3s. 1 hits. None wounds. Cool. Glad we came.
That's right.
All right, we got the Zephyros. I believe his is 3s and 3s. 3 attacks. Yep, 3s and 3s.
Into the same unit?
No, into the Nobblers.
Oh, okay.
It's a 12-inch. So 2 into the Nobblers at -1.
Damage?
1 damage.
Okay.
All right, we got Stormdrake Guard going into your General Tyrant. So we'll just
You
roll
cannot
it.
shoot him.
Oh, I can't. Well, then we'll put it into the Iron Guts.
Cool.
So that was a D6 and a D3.
Okay.
So the white one will be the D6.
Got it.
So a 4 and a 3, so 7. And then shooting is done. And we did all the mortal wounds. So now we go to charges. We'll do the Annihilators first. They all have their rerolls because they just dropped in. So let's do that unit. Need a 7. Well, that's a 4 and a cocked dice, or a 2 and a cocked dice, a 4, so we got the reroll. All right, let's see if I can get the 7. I did.
See a 6,
it's
so
an
you're
11.
Definitely in.
All right, 11 is high enough to make me go into that Tyrant there.
Okay.
So, Tyrant, and then, yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't blow him up. And then we'll tie them up so they're not charging and doing mortal wounds on 4s.
Okay, we're going to unleash hell at you.
Sure, go for it. Let me do my mortal wounds first.
Okay. Well, you're doing it into the...
I'm putting them all into the Tyrant.
Yeah, so
grab your dice out while...
I'll just roll my shots.
Sure.
Okay. 6 shots.
All right, 4s. Ooh, bad roll. Actually, not bad. 5.
Okay, he's got 1 left.
Dang, needed 1 more.
-1.
Ah, I missed it.
1 damage.
1 damage, oh.
Ba-bang.
Pop, pop. All right, the Annihilator is over by you.
Okay.
6 will not do it. 5 will not do it.
Okay.
Those Annihilators. Nope.
Quit dropping dice.
Oh, my dice are failing me. Nope. The Azeros, or Azeros, or however you say it. A 4. Well, that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Just barely. All right. And then we got the Storm Drake.
Cool.
5. That'll do it.
Just put this up here. That's his ones.
So I want them to be in combat. I'll
Okay.
take this dragon off. But just barely.
In combat. Got it. They have a 2-inch reach if that matters.
It does not. I mean, you
Okay.
can't, that's impassable, and all your bases are in the way. So
Okay.
you'll have to like pile weirdly to be able to get them
Yeah.
to where they're actually effective.
Sounds good.
So you'll get like maybe 2 into the Storm Drake is really what I was kind of angling for. And then probably not going to kill the Tyrant, but hopefully they live and we just tie everything up is kind of the idea that I'm going for here. Oh, it's a 5-inch charge. I don't want to have a 3-incher out. Do I want to go that way? Or I just want to take out those lead belchers. Let's go here. And then I can pile in whichever way I choose.
Cool.
Because he'll be able to get to where he needs to go. And then let's see if we can put this guy back on. Nope, his wings will be in the way. So
Cool.
that's a positive for magnetizing them.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mike about whether I was going to magnetize or glue them. Seeing that, I'm probably going to magnetize them. Zephyros. You have to roll like a 12. 8. It's not going to do it. So that's it. Charge phase done. Let's go to combat. The question is, where do I go first? That Tyrant hits like a truck, but I didn't take mortal wounds on the charge, so happy there. What's his rend?
Tops out at 2.
2. So I think I go with those annihilators that are into that Tyrant there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the plan. I'm going to put the 2 into the Tyrant to try and knock that last wound off, and then the third one into them. The third one that's going into them will be +1 to hit and wound. The other 2 will not.
Okay.
I have 3 command points, so I will all-out attack the 2 that are there because I'm not going to all-out attack over there.
Okay.
So just want to try and knock that Tyrant off. So 7 attacks into the Tyrant. This will be 2s and 3s. All hit. And 3 wound.
3 at rend 1.
1 rend.
5s.
2 damage.
That's him.
Whew, just barely snuck it through.
Yeah, you did.
And then 2s and 2s into the other dudes. All hit. 2 wound. -1.
Save none.
2 damage each.
Okay.
Oh, monstrous actions.
Yep.
I will stomp these dudes and roar at your dude.
Why do you get 2?
I have 2 monsters, but they count as 1 unit, so I can't do 2. So, good point. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, no problem. I was just like, wait a minute.
It's getting late here. We're closing at 11 o'clock, so
I was
forgive
like,
me.
wait a minute.
Yeah, they're 2 monsters is what I had in my head, but they're 1 unit, so. Roar? Yeah, we'll roar the Tyrant. And we will not. It was a 2. Cool.
Okay. You failed all of those this game.
So far, yes.
Okay.
I will all out defense, whatever you're doing.
Depends on who I'm attacking, right?
It doesn't matter. I'm all defensing the dragons.
It makes me want to fight the Zeros, but
Well, then maybe I'll out defense these Zeros. I don't know.
no, we got to fight the Tyrant.
I kind of figured you're going with the Tyrant. Into the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the dragons. So the Thunder Mace is going to do mortal wounds on 6s.
Oh, cool. So no 6s. Haha, no 6s.
But he is +1 to hit because they are
So you're hitting on
monsters.
2s?
Yep.
Cool.
3 wounds, -2.
All right, so 2 goes to 4. I can roll 4s. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I rolled 2 of them.
3 damage each.
Cool.
And the Beast Skewer Glaive, 2s and 3s. This is the one I always get wrong. Doesn't matter. Nothing. Okay.
That was it?
Yeah.
Oh. So
They're not scary.
My decision paid off.
Not really.
What do you mean not really?
I'm gonna hurt you.
You're not going to hurt me.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
I get to go next. All right, we're going to pile in with the dragons.
Okay.
Watch this little cleverness.
Can't leave those lead belchers.
I'm not leaving the lead belchers.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
want to leave the lead belchers.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it too. I'm going to go this way. Let's go the full, so it'll be all the way over there. Try not to hit the wings on the zeros.
Can't leave the tyrant either. Base to base contact. You can't pile away
Am I
from
base
my
to
tyrant.
base here?
You were until you knocked it.
Was I?
Yeah, I piled in base to base. You can't leave the tyrant.
Okay.
Sucker.
Well, I wasn't trying to leave completely.
No, I know, but you can't pile away from the tyrant.
But I can rotate. All I was trying to do is rotate a little
Make
bit.
it harder to get guys in.
To make it harder to get more guys in. Because realistically, you're going to get 2 dudes in. Maybe you get 3.
And then I get to fight again.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, I'm still on the all-out defense, so
That's fine.
I'll be good.
Run 2 helps.
All right, so one dude's going into the tyrant, the other dude's going into the lead belchers.
Okay.
The dude that's going to lead belchers is the leader. He's with the wings up. So, all right, where did the card go? Stormdrake Guard. So this will be 7 attacks.
Where are we going first on the tyrant?
No, I'm doing the
Okay.
leader first, who's the
Okay.
wings up guy. So this will be 7 attacks, 3s and 3s. Miss 1. Miss 1 again. 5 at -1.
Okay.
1 damage each.
That's 5 damage.
And then we've got the talons and fangs. 3s. Miss 1. 3s. Get 3 through it, -2.
It goes right through.
6 total damage.
1, 5.
Okay. Second guy. 6 attacks. 3s. Miss 2. 3s. 3 at -1.
So that'll take him back to a 4. Save 2.
1 damage.
All right.
And then fangs and talons. 3s. Miss 1. And 3s. All go through at -2.
Okay. That'll take him to a 5.
6.
Save 2.
So 2 damage, I'm sorry.
Okay. So 3 damage.
Yep.
He's done. 5 up
All
board.
done there.
Takes all 3. Okay.
How many has he taken so far?
4.
So he's got 4 left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it's your go.
Okay. 3 attacks. 2 hits. 2 wounds. No rent.
Save them both.
Cool. Done.
Why does all my dice go under the bridge?
Because you're rolling them there.
All right, we got the Knight Azeros. I'm gonna keep changing the way I say it
Okay.
until
You'll find one
until
that
someone corrects me.
you'll
His wing
find-
fell off. I have not glued it because
You'll find one
I'm gonna
that
pay it
feels right.
separately. So he's +1 to wound. Oh shoot! Once per turn, I can pick an enemy within 9 and add 1 to hit rolls. I could have done that for your tyrant and then been hitting on 2s and 3s with the dragons. That would have been good. I will remember that for the future. First time playing him. So 5 attacks. This will be 2s and 3s into the last remaining dude. And I rolled 3 1s. 3 go through at -1.
6s.
2 damage each.
Save 1, he's dead. Okay. Done?
I am done.
Okay.
You can't push all the way through there. It's impassable. That's what I was counting on. You could have piled the lead belchers in first, though.
That's true. They can't fight you, though. That's fine.
There's nothing else for me to fight,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's all you. Did they fit through there?
They should.
Okay.
Piled them up. Okay.
Yeah, so you only get 2 in.
Okay. So 2 in. 6 attacks.
Do they pile in again on their second one?
Yes.
Do.
Whenever a unit goes to fight, they get to pile in. So 6 at 2s and 3s because we're wholly within 12. Two, Ren 2.
2 goes 2, 4. Oh, I missed them both.
6 damage total.
That will actually pop the front guy.
Okay.
Because he was just at enough.
I will choose not to fight again.
Yeah, you can't really anyway, you're not in
I know.
combat. He is Thunderstrike, so it'll be 10 dice.
Okay.
6s. 0 mortal wounds.
Okay. Then we got these lead belchers here. Okay. It'll be 5 at no rend.
2s. Save them all.
Cool.
Glad we came.
Right.
Alright, so I will definitely score my battle tactic, which was eye for an eye. Got 2 of your units, down to 1 tyrant, who sadly is, well no, he's in combat, but the other guys are not, so that part of my plan did not work.
And now all your annihilators are here,
Annihilators are in.
so I don't have to box out anymore. Not that I was doing a great job of that before, but
It's hard with the 7-inch. So I will score 1, 2 for 4. So I'm 8 to your 10.
right.
Alright. Priority. 2.
1.
I have to take it.
And we'll call it.
What do you mean?
My guy, it's like 11 o'clock, and your dragons are going to get to charge and shoot at me.
1 dragon.
Whatever.
If you want to call it, we can call it. I think we get it.
I think you take it.
I don't think I win.
I think you win this game.
You think I do?
Yeah. Because you can just pop it. So, like, here's the thing. Is you can kill enough of these at some point. Because all you got to do is, like, shoot them. Get, like, these guys up this way.
I do have the once per game run and charge. It's my holy command.
Right. And then you can teleport your guy onto the objective whenever. And take whatever objective. Because I only have 1 Galatian champion left.
Yeah.
So at some point, I'm not going to be able to hold objectives from you because you have more Galatian champions left.
Yeah, okay.
So I think in the end, you take it after 5. But I think it's an
I
uphill.
think it's closer than you think, but
I think it's an uphill battle for you.
But being 11 o'clock, if you want to call it, we can call it. I think we can call this one a draw, though.
I think this is an uphill battle, but I think in the end, you just have
I think if you win the priority there, like, this is a weird game, because, like,
Yeah.
it feels like, like, on the first turn, like, it's like whoever wins priority wins this game.
Yeah.
which is not normal in a lot of games.
Yeah,
but
'cause
these
you're
two
close
armies,
enough.
like the builds that they are,
Yeah.
with like the charging mortal wounds on both sides, I feel like it's really dependent on the priority for this
Yeah,
particular
because you're close
matchup.
enough to get these guys in at some point. These guys are going to be close enough to get
Well,
in.
I mean, honestly, I run and charge them to try and get here. The dragon pincers.
Right. Like you're just going to kill everything that.
These guys
I
are
will
coming
hold
up and
objective
they're
over.
going to try and charge and
Right.
probably mortal wound the tyrant is the idea.
I needed priority so I could pop the maw pot
And then heal.
and heal everything,
Yeah.
and then charge you and be good to go. But
Cool.
so
Well-
yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more AOS content.